Pudge, what time is it?
It's time for the Chubby Guys podcast.
Woo!
But I want to know about this natural childbirth and what happened, because I begged you to let us go over there Facebook Live during this childbirth.
Well, you basically, again, had the local social media
audience tuned in.
Just absolutely mesmerized with.
You scared your poor sister to
Yeah, it's
death.
like, has she had the baby yet? Has she had the baby yet?
Everyone was being so annoying. I was like, this baby's gonna stay in here forever. I was like, stop asking me. You guys are making me have anxiety. I was like, Jesus Christ, I will never ask somebody like, have you had your baby yet? Because I'm like, it's so annoying. You have no idea. Because it was like 50 messages a day. And then when I got blocked, I got blocked like 2 weeks before I'm giving birth. I'm like, I'm always in Facebook jail. I should just live there. I should just delete my Facebook. But
so you bought
Hey, are you a business owner looking for insurance coverage? Give this guy a call. You know him. You trust him. Jason Gillum, Gillum Insurance, 740-395-0190.
Hey guys, on behalf of the Chubbies, huge thanks to Geiger Brothers Construction. Give them a call at 740-286-0800. They've been great community supporters, and they are a friend of the Chubby program, so thank you, Geiger Brothers Construction. A pool.
the birth tub, the kit, everything. I was ready to go. Like, I was ready.
All right, so what happened?
So it's kind of bullshit. But so the day I was like 41 weeks and 1 day pregnant. So I'm like a week in, a day over. So that's like really serious in like the hospital world, because they're like, oh, you can't be over. You have to give birth at 40 weeks. And they normally induce people like, I don't know, 39 weeks to 40 weeks. I don't know. They do a lot of shit. So I went in for my ultrasound, and the baby wasn't moving, and like they said I had low fluids, which like now it wasn't that big of a deal now that I've like looked into it, but they was like fear baiting me, or like like your baby's gonna die, we have to get it out now. And I like went to the spot, and I'm like crying over my like avocado toast. And I was like, oh, what am I gonna do? And then my OB called, and she was like, this is really serious, you need to get here. But the date was like 2/2/22, and I was like, this is a really good date, so like maybe I should just go. So I ended up going to the hospital, but I did have a natural birth. But when we got to the hospital, my sister's like,
You had that thing in the epidural?
yeah, no epidural. It was really cool. Like, it was really cool. Like, I want to give birth again, but I don't want any more kids. Like, I'm just like, I want to have a birth at home, but I don't want any more kids. So I'm like, no.
I mean, my God, as a parent of an 8-year-old with a family and moving through life, the best thing I ever did was download the McDonald's app. What a breeze. Order for your family. Pull up. They bring it to you. Easy. Download the app today from McDonald's.
Hey, do you want to help develop your child's athletic ability? Or maybe you want to get off the couch and make yourself a little bit better? They earn the day at AP Prep. Look them up. apprep.info.
What was the pain like?
No, okay, so
I
like,
was in there with my wife, and I see how that all works, and that is...
when I got to the hospital, my sister was like, because I still wanted to have it as natural as possible. So my sister was with me with my first baby, and it was a shit show. It was the worst. Like, all the nurses got cussed out. It was people were crying. Like, it was bad. So she walked in and she was like, listen, you better just let her do whatever she wants, because she will walk the fuck out of here. And I was serious. So they put me on Pitocin. I was on Pitocin like 6 hours. And then I didn't have them like check my cervix or anything, because I was like, that's stupid. And then I had been there 6 hours. I was like, okay, check my cervix. I did have them check it when I first got in. I think I was at like a 5.5. So they check it like 6 hours later.
At 8?
10.
10?
Yeah. So, they check it like 6 hours later. I was still at a 5.5, and I'm like, I just go ballistic. I'm like, F this. I've been here too long. I'm tired. Like, pack it up. I'm going the fuck home. Like, I looked at Tatum. I was like, let's fucking go. And so they call the doctor, and he comes in, and he was like, you shouldn't leave. And I was like, take this shit off me. Like, I'm going home. Because I had no contractions at that point. I'd been there 6 hours. I had no contractions. I was just chilling. And I was like, I came in at a 5.5. I'm still at 5.5. This shit ain't working. Get it off me. And so the doctor sits there, and he pretty much like tricked me, and he like talked to me for like an hour. And then like my contractions started to hit me. I had like 3 big contractions. And I went to the bathroom, and then I was like bleeding, and I was like, oh my God. And then when I came back out, I was like in labor. And so basically in 55 minutes I had the baby. Like, it was insane. Like, it was like once that first contraction hit, it was like boom, 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 and then I was like, like I was cussing, like, I don't know. Anyways, like the last 3 contractions were like really bad.
Yeah.
The rest of them were like cool. They was like bad, but not like unbearable. But like the last 3 were like really bad. But I didn't have, like, I was like on all fours, and like I was like, and like the doctor was like pushing on my butt. And I was like, I don't know why that works and feels great, but I was like, please don't stop. Like, I'm gonna die.
How long was Melissa in there? How long she was in labor?
About no labor. It was C-sections, but she had to have an emergency C-section with Helena.
Okay.
Turns out she has her birth canal is curved.
Okay.
And it's not, because we tried to do a VBAC with Camille, which is, where you try to do a natural one after a cesarean. And the doctor was like, yeah, it's not going to work. It just won't.
Mindy was 22 or 23 hours with Gibson.
That's crazy. I told them, like, I'm like, I don't want you guys to tell me shit. I want you to leave me alone. So I'm like, they didn't sit and
Why
have
do you
me.
hate doctors?
I hate the hospital. But I'm like, I don't want you to tell me to push. I don't want anything. So I'm like, those last 3
So you were
contractions.
trying to have it as natural as you could in that environment.
Yeah, the last 3 pushes were like boom, boom, psh, and like the baby like flew out. I was like, it was crazy. You didn't have to like. They didn't have to tell me to push or anything. It's just like your body does it itself.
You think that has anything to do with like the epidural and the relaxation? What does that do?
The epidural, you can't feel your body, so they have to tell you when to push. Like, you're not listening to your body naturally, so you're working against it, which is why a lot of people end in C-section. And they induce you, so I'm like, your body wasn't ready anyway. So it's kind of... The hospital is backwards. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, they're so ass backwards with birth.
How high would you rate this pain?
It wasn't unbearable. I mean, the last 3 pushes, like, you think, like, I was like, but the last 3 contractions were the only time I pushed. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, it's only, you know what I'm saying? It's only like 3 contractions. Like, that's not, you could do 3 contractions, like, in a crazy pain tolerance. Like, you can just do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was really bad pain, but I'm like, it's over fast. It's not like I had to sit there. It's not like a tattoo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have to.
It's permanent.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? With tattoos, they like, and you're like, ah. Like, when I got my eyeliner tattooed, I was like, this is so fucking annoying. I would rather give birth than get my eyeliner tattooed on again, I swear. Sorry, Paisley. Probably just your business. That was the worst.
She don't beat it, Paisley. She don't beat it.
Yeah.
I was wondering how that all went. I really hadn't talked to you about it that much, I guess. You know, I knew baby was here.
Yeah. But you had the social media platforms just captivated. Like,
that's what you do.
You kept giving the updates. And
you know what? I won in the 8th grade, the most likely to be on reality TV, and I feel like that was very accurate.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I think people were like, oh, this is a mess, and I can't help but
it's fun to
keep watching. Like, I just can't stop watching.
Because you know the exact phrase that everybody says about you is you give 0 fucks. 0. I mean, that is you. And that, by the way, congratulations, you were the 3rd place winner of the duck race.
I can't believe that shit. I was like, Ashley Cole messaged me. She's like, you won the duck race. I was like, yes. Yes. I was like, I knew I was going to win it.
You were determined to get a ticket. You marched over here to get a ticket.
Yeah. Did I? I felt like I PayPal'd you like instantly, didn't I? Or no?
You came and got your ticket. Like you PayPal'd and boom, you came over and got your ticket. Like you were one of the first early adapters to it.
Oh yeah, I was like, Pudge, duck race, I'm in.
Yeah, I think that thing could be.
That's a cool fun.
Chad was the video guy.
Yeah, it was a fun event.
Yeah, I think if we did that again, I think we could sell 2,000 or 3,000.
I agree.
You know, the ultimate goal with that. I hope everybody does it. Like, you know, not just me or that club, but like I think everybody.
It's a great fundraiser.
It's a great fun, and it's easy.
Yeah.
You know, but like they would probably have to do some creek cleaning.
See, to me,
what do you mean? Oh, because the creek was dirty, or because the ducks were in it?
That's pretty nasty.
Did you guys? How'd you get all the ducks out though?
They just come to the net.
Kayak.
Oh,
yeah, just pull them off the net.
You guys were in the creek with the kayak. I want to see that.
I was wading in the creek.
Yeah.
And Chad Niddle was in a kayak behind all the ducks, and kind of in front of them and behind them, and me throw it away. You know.
Sure.
But like the thing about it, like you compare that event, I used to think that like that cow drop was a pretty
Oh yeah,
What's
manure
a cow drop?
manure madness.
Yeah, manure
like
madness.
you put like
Wait,
4 or 5
what?
cows on a football field and you have it like sectioned off, and wherever
They
the
shit in
cow
your
takes
box.
a shit,
Oh my
you
God.
win.
We should have Taylor tumbles.
Yeah.
You could go out there and you can shit in people's square.
If I drink too many of these, I might shit my pants. So I had too many last night, so I was worried about coming. I was like, what if I shit my pants on the show?
That would be a
I'm
first
so
and a
hungover.
favorite. Yeah, that would be very
I
good.
wouldn't make fun of you at all. If you shit yourself on
Yeah,
that
yeah,
podcast.
everybody's done it. It's it's just one of those things. Yeah.
Yeah, Manure Madness was a good one though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
How much did they give away? 10,000?
Oh, I think, man, that was a big.
That was a big one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was that, and that was on the football field. wasn't
Yeah. They did.
it? Why did they do away with that?
I don't know. They did it for 5 or 6 years.
You
huh?
know, just
It probably sucks to clean up shit. I mean,
Well, you're only
Who has to
really
clean
they
it
only
up?
paid like 3 places.
yeah. So you had 3 piles, and that was it.
Yeah.
Then it was over. Then you throw them back in the trailer, and there it is.
Yeah.
oh, for real?
Yeah.
It wasn't like who shit the most on this
Oh no,
section.
no! It's just like
3 piles
hey,
of
it
shit.
takes a shit,
Yeah.
and then you look at the grid, and wherever that is, boom.
That's who won.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think the duck race could go all the way through Jackson. Like I think you could drop them down if you had enough of them. You could drop them at like Veterans Drive and race them all the way.
How long do they? How long is that one in Waverly?
I looked today whenever I dropped the ducks back off. They're not. That's not that much longer than ours.
Oh, really? Not very long.
They say it was, but if you really look at that creek and the way it goes, it's not. I mean, it might be a mile.
Okay.
If that,
Okay.
but if you were to use that creek a mile, you would go all the way back to Eddie Jones Park.
Sure, you would.
But I don't even think it wasn't that much farther than what we do.
Okay.
I'd say like Allsco to the High Street Bridge.
Okay.
That's how far it probably is.
Okay.
That was where I wanted. This all took place in the last 24 hours of that duck race.
Oh,
There was a big
I was out of
mess
town.
with the lily pads. The lily pads came up in a couple of days. You couldn't get a jet boat down through that creek at Manpower Park.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. My original plan was just completely burned within
Yeah.
24 hours of the actual race.
Well, I won, so whatever happened, I'm glad.
You're glad, aren't you?
Yeah, it worked out
Thank
well.
you.
The first place duck ended up getting last. Like the duck that led all the way almost to the end
Yeah.
got hung up and got last.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's what was cool about the whole
It
thing.
was, man. The ones that won were like middle of the pack or whatever.
Nice.
They just kind of stayed the straightest,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. It was a pretty cool little event.
Yeah.
I mean, it was no bead war.
No.
I think you should charge admission to get in here.
No.
But if you only got
No.
one beater
Yeah.
or beadsman,
We need several beadsmen.
I know. Tell
Philip-
the bead ladies to get on it. Like,
Philip
we need
Malone's
a
a
war.
beadsman.
Yes, he.
Oh
Who?
yeah, Philip Malone. He's
He
a
makes
beadsman.
beads?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Been making them since junior high. He said
Oh, he was on there and he made a comment about
he
that.
did he? Yeah, he threw his name in the hat.
We should just get random
Well, get
bead
Phil and
makers.
let him make some beads.
But Phil threw some beads down.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know, Phil.
Oh, Phil's all right.
Yeah. Phil's all right.
Phil's all right.
Yeah,
Teacher,
Phil's
Oak Hill, he
teacher.
said-
Yeah.
He said Oak Hill, he apparently likes to craft some beads.
Well, I've heard he can
occasionally.
throw out a pretty mean bead. I mean, I mean that's just the word on the streets. Is if there's,
right.
if there
That's
was
something
guys.
it can be.
Yeah. I mean, I hear all the kids say that's something bitch can bead.
Yeah. He can bead with the best of them, man.
All right. Anything else we need to talk about?
No,
kids?
man, I think we're good.
Anything else you need to tell us about?
I don't think so.
Leo Jude, any hot topics at Leo Jude? Any hot soaps right now? What can the men buy over there right now?
Oh, man, we have the greatest men collection ever.
Have you used it yet?
Yeah, I took a sample pack down to Florida when we went down in December, and I liked every one of them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like, my favorite one, I think, was... Do you have one that, like, mimics, like, an Abercrombie & Fitch cologne or
Yep.
something, like Fierce or
Yep.
something? That was awesome.
Yeah.
I really liked that one.
We got some like new ones, and it's like bonfire. It smells amazing.
Yeah, I smelled that one.
Tobacco. That one smells amazing too. I like all the ones that are like,
Yeah.
you know, we got a walnut and
She got
whiskey.
one that says it smells like weed.
I don't. I don't. I need to. I seen one that was like hemp, and I was like,
Oh, that'd be easy to do. They do all kinds of beers and everything else like that. You
Yeah.
can probably buy that beer. You do beer soap.
I did. Yeah, I still have some beer from Six Sense that I need to. I was thinking about that the other day. I need to put it in soap.
I tell you what I need. I need something that repels insects.
I have that.
Do you?
Bug off.
Bug off, how original.
Very nice.
Yeah, I need that. I get a lot of ticks where I'm just outside all the time. You know, there's a lot of ticks out in the country. You probably don't get them too much, do you?
Sometimes at those baseball fields and stuff, man.
Yeah.
I just check my legs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I ain't nothing worse than chiggers and ticks.
Oh man, I'll tell you, you walk through some weeds. You know,
God,
not dressed properly.
No high grass and shorts for this cat.
Yeah, see, that's me all the time.
Pale white pasty skin. They just jump on like a fluorescent light. It's awful.
Yeah.
All right, well, look them up, Leo Jude, folks. Who else? Who we got coming up? We don't know, do we?
We've got a few lined up. We don't have them scheduled on exact dates yet, but yes, I mean we've got a few guys in the hopper.
For Part 1's out.
For Part 1 is out, and Part 2 should be coming out here tomorrow.
But this will be. We're going to air this before the bead war. That way we help you. You know, we're going to publicize this up. Like I want security there. Like I think this should get so. Beadsman's A, B, and C. We hope you guys can come together.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just going to say it on here. Beadsman A, B, and C. Get your asses to the beads.
Well, beadsman.
If you are a true beadsman, you will be there.
Hit the like button if you want to see all the beadsmen together.
Absolutely.
You know.
Yeah. Well, Haley Denny. Because she made the shirt. So if you want your official bead war shirt quotes, hit her up, and she will be at the bead war.
Yes.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
She is coming?
She is coming.
Haley. Good for you.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? That totally threw me off because I thought Beadsman B was.
Was she B or was she C?
She was C. Beadsman B was the shop owner in Oak Hill.
I don't think it was the shop owner. It was the shop bead.
The shop beadsman.
Yeah, she's in the beads shop.
The bead shop.
The bead shopper.
See, I have no idea who these people are, but hey, beaders. Bead together.
Get to the bead war.
Yeah, bead together.
Hey, and at the end of the day, give each other a fist bump and a hug.
Yeah, and a bracelet.
Have a glass
and
of wine. And wear each other's bracelets for the love of God.
I think A should make one that says A and give it to B. B should make one that says B and give it to C.
Yeah.
Or they all just wear one that says A, B, C, Beadsman.
Yeah, come on. Come on.
They need to each make a bracelet and do like a peace and love stack or something,
Yeah, Beadsman, can we just give peace a chance?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just give it a chance.
Actually, I want war.
Hey, fist fights are okay too.
Fist fights are okay too. So
yeah.
Tune in. Cheers.
Enjoy your beads.
See you.
See.